Monica, please open the door so we can talk. Let me explain, please.
There is nothing to explain, Alan. I read it all in the paper.
Monica, I'm begging you. Please open the door.
Go away, Alan. Just go away. Well, I think you got the message.
Well, maybe you should...
Thank you for staying with me last night.
I wouldn't leave you alone, not after what's happened. If I feel this awful, I can only imagine how you feel.
Let's not talk about it, okay?
How can you not talk about it? Alan's your husband.
In name only.
But you can't let this happen. What about the boys? And all the years that you spent together?
Clearly, Alan doesn't care.
If you could just talk to him.
You. I want to talk to you. You and Ned said you had a surprise for me. I assume it isn't about Alan and Lucy Coe and that rag. So tell me.
Not now.
Oh, come on. I'm on a roll with surprises anyway. Tell me.
Okay. Look. We're engaged.
Oh, this is wonderful. Oh, God.
Are you really happy?
I am delighted. Oh, this is wonderful. Are you happy?
Yes, I'm very happy.
Then you stay that way. And don't let what's happened here ruin anything. Promise?
I promise. What are you going to do?
I'm going to plan your wedding.
I mean about you and Alan.
Well, I mean, there really isn't much to do. I mean, I don't have that many options.
What do you mean?
Well, I can't live with him after all this, so that leaves divorce.
Aren't you even going to listen to Alan's side?
Oh, I've listened to Alan's side many times, Dawn. You see, Lucy Coe is not the first other woman in our lives.
Then why are you getting a divorce? Why is this any different?
Because Alan's infidelities have never made the front page before. Am I supposed to face my family and my friends, walk into the hospital, pretending this didn't happen? No, I can't. I won't do that. This time, Alan's pushed me too far.
There is no excuse for what you did, Alan. Not only to yourself and to Monica, but to the entire family.
I'm not making any, Mother. I never intended for it to go this far.
Then why did you ever begin it?
Quit while you're ahead, Alan.
Quiet, Mother.
And Tracy, I will not have your whispering and sniping either. Do you understand?
Yes, Mother.
This family has weathered tragedy before. We will weather this one. In the meantime, Alan, you must not neglect your duties either to ELQ or to General Hospital.
That's the last thing I want to do.
Easier said than done.
I don't know, Mother. Alan's a very clever man.
What do you intend to do, Alan?
Well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to meet with Steve and consider what possible strategies to take.
Good move.
That is clever, considering the fact that Steve probably really wants to meet with you to fire you.
You're not helping.
Who wants to?
First thing we have to consider are the press. They're swarming all over the hospital. Then, Ned, I'm going to depend on you to keep the stockholders at bay just for a little while. I want to concentrate on Monica. I'll win her back, Mother. I have to.
That may be easier said than done, too.
Ned's right. Monica's been very patient with you in the past, but I don't know how she will forgive you this time. But whatever happens, this family will show a united front. Is that understood?
Absolutely,
Yes,
Grandmother.
Absolutely.
Good. We'll talk later. Right now, I'm very tired. Alan, would you please help me to the elevator?
Yes, of course.
Have a good rest, Mother.
Yes, and don't worry.
I'm truly sorry about the uproar that I've caused you.
I think a statement from someone in your family would help.
Actually, I think a joint statement between you and Monica would be best.
I agree. The press has been plaguing everybody on staff.
I'm not too worried about the press. The staff can take care of that. What I am worried about is patient confidence.
I understand. I will talk to Monica, see what we can come up with.
Great. Well, that's all, Steve.
For the time being, I'll walk Alan out.
I appreciate your understanding.
Well, no problem, as long as you realize I'm not going to take sides.
I wouldn't want or expect you to. You either, Steve.
Oh, I've known you and Monica too long. As you once advised me, marriage is something between two people and two people alone.
Monica, please listen to me. Let me talk to you. Let me explain just for a second.
How could you possibly explain, Alan? Certainly you're not going to try to justify your rather visual activities.
No, of course not. It should have never happened.
You're right on that score, but it did.
Please listen to me.
No, you listen to me. Alan, I've gotten used to your sordid soirees. In fact, immune to them. But what about the rest of the family? What about your mother? Do you have any idea how much you hurt her?
I know.
No, you don't. You couldn't possibly know. And what about your children? What's going to happen when one of the kids at their school gets a hold of this paper? How are your sons, Alan, going to explain their father sprawled out at the front of a newspaper with a sex kitten?
Do you know how badly I feel?
Not as bad as you should feel, Alan. You know, for somebody who is so damn protective of their image, you've done everything possible to destroy it. There aren't enough names in the books to describe what you've done.
I'm so sorry.
So am I, Alan. But not for you.
I know we can get through this, Monica.
That presumes we want to.
I sure hope that you want to, Monica, because I promise you that in the future...
What future, Alan?
I'm here to see Monica Quartermain.
She isn't seeing anyone.
You're making a big mistake. No, you're the one who's making the mistake.
What's going on?
Hello, Mrs. Quartermain. I was hoping we could talk.
I have nothing to talk about.
No comment about the pictures.
They speak for themselves, don't you think?
Some people don't think so.
Oh?
Some people seem to think that your husband's fling with Lucy Coe is more than just a meaningless affair. Well,
Really?
it isn't.
Dawn. Who, would think something like that?
Let's just say an informed source.
Ah, well, what did the informed source have to say?
That Alan and Lucy are very much in love. That he would have divorced you long ago if it wasn't for your precarious health. Turn that thing off. Take that and your insinuations and get out of here.
Dawn, it's okay. It's all right. Why are you telling me all this?
I thought you might like to tell your side of the story.
Well, I might. But not today. I'd like to think about it.
Give me a call as soon as you decide. Anytime, day or night. Look, I promise you'll be treated fairly. I promise that
Don't push your luck, okay?
Okay. Informed source. It's Lucy Coe.
Of course it is.
Well, then what are you waiting for? Find Alan and tell him what she's doing. That way he'll know what a conniving witch she is.
He's known that for a long time.
You cannot let her get away with this.
Oh, you're right. I can't. I have to do something that I should have done a long time ago. My problem at the moment is, how do I find Lucy? She hasn't surfaced at the hospital ever since it started. Can't very well just call all over town trying to find her.
I could call for you. I could pretend to be that reporter. I know that Lucy would jump at a chance to give another interview.
Oh, I like the way you think. So where do you think this lowlife gutter slut's hiding, anyway? I know you were expecting the press. I'm sorry, Lucy. Just me.
Listen, why don't we talk about these things like adults? You know, I'm sure you're upset, and I don't want you to be. What do you have in your purse? What do you have in your... Monica, listen, let's not do anything irrational, okay?
Lucy, I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to talk to you. It's just that you leave such a bad taste in my mouth. I wanted to come by to discuss personally this article that is being written.
Really? What article?
The National Inquisitor, Cassandra. Let's cut the crap, Lucy.
All right, Monica. Every word I told Cassandra is true. Alan and I are very much in love, and he was going to ask you for a divorce, except a few things got in the way, like Christmas time and the children and Lila.
And my precarious mental health?
Well, yes, but Alan told me every word of that was absolutely true. That's what I stated, and I tried to convince Alan that he should wait.
What, until I was declared officially insane and they had me committed?
No, of course not, no.
Oh, well, it's all right, Lucy. I understand. Gee, what you two must have gone through. I mean, just out of concern for me. I don't know how I ever going to thank you.
Well, that's not necessary at all.
Except that I really think that time has come where I get to the point. I'd like to set the record straight. Just for your information, I have never felt healthier, stronger, or saner in my life.
Good. That's great.
So now I wonder what's going to happen with you and Alan. Exactly. You see, Lucy, if the two of you had just had a few cheap, meaningless, disgusting rolls in the hay, I wouldn't be so worried.
You wouldn't?
Oh, no. Alan's done that a million times.
Oh, he has.
Oh, yes. Eventually get used to it. You will, too. But this seems to be going on quite a bit longer between you two. Sort of sounds like the real thing.
As a matter of fact, it is.
You and Alan love each other.
Yes, we love each other very much, and I must apologize for hurting you.
Oh, listen, that's all right. You don't have to apologize or even explain, Lucy. I've been the other woman. I know what you're going through.
You do? You have? You've been...
Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to stand in your way. I think you and Alan deserve each other. So, on that note, I wish you luck and goodbye.
Oh, wait. Monica, have you mentioned all this information to Alan?
Oh, no. We're much beyond that. I think he feels I want him back, but I guess when he's served, he'll...
Served?
Well, yes. I mean, divorce is the only solution, isn't it? See you, Lucy.